Hola, I'm Fivers and welcome to the slide. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some tips that I have learned after playing for a few days. That will help you leveling up faster and you will learn how to use your resources wisely. Also, I'm going to share all the codes that you can redeem right now in the game and we're going to take a look at the best tier list that you could find. This Slide is a new gacha game that was released this month. It has a pretty cool art style and the game is really fun once you get into the flow of the game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the first days I was completely lost playing this game. This Slide has a lot of different things you need to know to start getting comfortable with what to do with your resources. So I just want to try to make you feel comfortable as soon as possible and knowing what things you should focus first. Let's start by talking about the different types of characters and ways to upgrade them. In this game, our characters are called espers. We have 4 different classes: Fighter, Controller, Defender, and Support. The Fighter is going to be our DPS character. The Controller is basically a character able to dispel buffs or provide an option to stun the enemies or any other type of crowd control or give buffs to your team. The Defender is going to be a tank character, and to finish, the Support is going to be mainly healers or characters that provide any type of support to your team as barriers or stuff like that. There are 4 different elemental classes and the game has a countering system. The elements are Shimmer, being the special and neutral element. These type of characters are a bit more complicated to obtain and they activate a special animation in the summons. Then we have Wind, Flow and Inferno. We can see that the countering system works like rock, paper, scissors. And believe me, in this slide it's really important to check this class advantage versus every enemy in the game. We can see the abilities of our character on the first screen, where we can basically see all the information of the Esper. Then we have relics. This is basically the gear that we can put on our character. In the left side, we should have 4 relic sets, and in the right side, 2 relic sets. And finally, growth, where we can upgrade our character in 3 different ways. Advancement is the place to level up our Esper. And also when the Esper reaches the max level due to the stars of the Esper, we also will be able to level up the stars using Starimons of different stars. Basically, we will need 3-star Starimons to upgrade 3-star Espers to 4 stars. 4-star Starimons to upgrade 4-star Espers to 5 stars. And 5-star Starimons to upgrade 5-star Espers to 6 stars. Then also if we click on abilities, we can upgrade the level of the abilities randomly using Abilimons of the same star level as the Esper that we are upgrading. In Resonance, you can use the extra copies of the same Esper to increase the basic stats using the points however you want. I just want to mention that you can see what other people is doing clicking on popularity, and as you can see now, we can check the different percentages. To finish with this, we have also Ascension. Every character can reach Ascension 5 using these materials called waves. And as you can see, there are different rarities of this material. Okay, we took a good look to the Esper's screen. Time to put the codes, guys. We have 6 active codes at the moment that I'm making this video. I will put all of them on the description down below. We just have to click on our profile, click on settings, then go to services and click on give code. The free codes are Avive HD, giving 1 rare Starimon, 1 basic Experimon, 100,000 gold and 50 Nexus crystals. Then we have the code Link Big Young, giving 100,000 gold, 50 Nexus crystals, 5 basic Divine Wave Option Pack. Then we have TGT YouTube, giving 1 rare Starimon, 4 basic Experimon, 50 Nexus crystals and 1 XP booster for 8 hours. Then we have ST Ski Cremax, giving 100,000 gold, 1 XP booster for 8 hours and 1 stamina supply pack. And to finish we have the code join this slide, giving 1 gold record and 100 Nexus crystals. Now let's check the different game modes. First, we have the story mode where we have 12 chapters, with 3 different types of difficulties: easy, hard, and purgatory. This, of course, is where you should spend your stamina and try to progress through the chapters as much as you can, because this is gonna be our main source of materials. Also, I want to mention that each chapter has a stage called Practice to farm experience, and this is the place where we are going to level up our Starimon to upgrade our characters. Then, in the trials, we can find the places to farm the different materials to upgrade our characters and some other important things. This screen is basically how our late game is going to look like once we finish the story. Infinite Miracle is basically the tower mode of this game. The first time that you enter here, you will have to complete the Spatial Tower, that has 100 floors, winning a free legendary Esper at the end, Lucas, an Inferno controller. And also, you will get pretty good rewards every 10 floors. After you complete the Spatial Tower, for the first time, you will unlock the Temporal Tower. Yeah, a tower inside another tower. I don't see the problem here. Well, the Temporal Tower will have 50 floors and will reset the first day of every month. So this tower is basically one of the main late game content. So the rewards of completing this tower every month will be pretty good. In Ritual Miracle, we can farm relics, doing these 3 boss fights: Kronos, Apep, and Fafnir. Kronos should be your first objective, and you should try to build a team focused on defeating him. Here we can farm these different types of 4 sets to build attack and 2 different ways to build speed, and then the sets made by 2 relics have HP, defense, and accuracy. Apep is the second target. After we are able to multi-farm Kronos difficulty 10, here we can get all of these type of relics. And to finish, there is Fafnir. This is the final objective of Ritual Miracle, dropping these different relics that are going to be more useful in the future than in the first steps in the game. So basically, Ritual Miracle is where we are gonna spend a lot of time farming when we are stuck on the story mode, trying to get the perfect set of relics for our team. Then we have Cube Miracle. This is the labyrinth mode of this slide. The Cube Miracle opens every 2 days and remains open for 2 days. It has 3 floors to defeat, and here we are gonna farm these cube points and cube stone that we can only obtain in this game mode. These materials are gonna be used in the cube shop. In Sonic Miracle is where we are gonna be able to obtain the materials to ascend our espers. So it's pretty straightforward. Defeat the boss that you want to obtain materials from and you are good to go. Just remember to build your team with element advantage to make your life easier. And to finish, we have the Ripple Dimension, where we are gonna be able to get the ripples of some characters, thanks to other people that discovered these stages. Then we have the Expedition. This is the dispatch mode of this slide. The mission that we can see in the down part is a special mission that changes every day. Normally it's the best mission to choose, and then you just select the other ones that you wanna get materials from. You will get 3 tickets every day, so remember to don't keep more than 1 ticket at the end of the day. I want to mention that in missions it's really important to complete the courses. Here you are gonna get plenty of good materials to boost your account. Then we have our daily missions, pretty simple to complete by playing normally and of course the achievements. But the most important thing at the beginning of the game is to advance in the courses. We have 5 different shops: the Gold Shop, the Friendship Shop, the Tournament Shop, the Cube Shop, and the Club Shop. All of this is pretty straightforward. I recommend you to join to a club because it's gonna help you farming ripples and they are gonna add new content for clubs soon. Here is the club I have, in case that you want to join. We still have some free space, so feel free to join. In the club you have your daily tasks and 1 weekly task, and 1 place to help other people donating a specific material for donations. So don't stop yourself of using it here. Then in friends you are able to add 50 friends, and here is where we are gonna obtain friend points to buy items in the shop. Also, remember to keep an active friend list because you could obtain ripples from there. And in the friend assist, you can claim more friend points, and here you basically put the character that your friends could select to help them defeat stages. Plaza is just the shop to buy things with money, so we don't really care about it. We're just gonna click on it every day to get the free pack and go away. And Eco is basically the place to do summons, with our gold records or crystals. On the right side of the screen we have the Point War. Basically, this is the PvP game mode of this light, where you are gonna be able to get the tournament coins to use in the tournament shop. And the arena is just a place to challenge your friends in real time. Then on the left side we have DJ Contest. It's a music minigame where we can obtain some rewards. In the war room we can do different types of fusion. The first one is to create relics of different start levels with these relic materials. And then, in the Esper Fusion, we can obtain for free the legendary Gabriel, one of the best characters in the game. I will do a video about it in the future. The Atlas is just the collection room where we can check all the Espers in the game. And to finish we have the bounties. There are just missions of different rarities that will give us some rewards. Just remember to don't have more than 3 tickets at the end of the day, because it refreshes 3 every day. To finish, I just wanna say that I'm leaving in the description of this video the best tier list that I was able to find. The tier list is really good, having a small description of each character and having a tier list in every different game mode of the game. So I hope that this tier list can help you to know what characters you should try to upgrade. Of course, at the end just use the tier list as a recommendation. And that's it for today's video. I hope that this guide is gonna help you to understand the purpose of every game mode in the game and make you feel more comfortable with the game. Because I'm pretty sure that I was not the only one that was a bit lost when I started playing this light. I will try to bring more specific content in the future, and that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, leave a comment, drop a like and consider subscribing if you wanna see more Dislight content in the future, and see you in the next video. Ciao!